Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 27th, 2023. We're going to be talking about Impact Wrestling's Under Siege and WWE's Friday Night SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we heard there's going to be, it's a big thing that happened on Impact Wrestling's Under Siege because there was a bloody mess with the World Championship. We had championships. We have a return. We got a lot of things happening here. But ladies and gentlemen, first match was in the pre-show. We got two pre-show matches. We had the Depp Dolls, Courtney Rush, and Jessica will be versus the Coven, Cotton King, and Taylor Wilde. The winner of that match was the Depp Dolls. Then we had Joe Hendry defending the Digital Media Championship against the heel now, Dirty Dongo. And the winner of that match was Joe Hendry, and it says right here, Joe won by disqualification. And ladies and gentlemen, I saw a little clip that Dirty Dongo was trying to hurt Joe a little more until Santino Marella makes his return and scare off Dirty Dongo. And then the real show happens. That's not the pre-show. We got Nick Aldis will be versus Kenny King with Sheldon Dean. I guess they're a tag team now. And the winner of that match was Nick Aldis. Good job for him. Getting his second win now since he made his return. Then we had the Ohio versus everything. No, not all three came back, or all four. But ladies and gentlemen, it was Sami Callihan and Rich Swann, and we found out their mystery tag team partner. It was Jake Crist. Hey, I saw this guy live at the last show I went to, and he's good in the ring. I'm happy for it. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that, they burst the design. We got the yawns tonight. They versus the design, and the winner of that match was Ohio versus everything. Sami Callihan, Jake Crist, and Rich Swann. Then we had Trinity versus Giselle Shaw with her friends. The winner of that match was Trinity. Then we have the ABC. Ace Austin and Chris Bay defending their titles against Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster with Danny Luna. People are saying it was a good match, but the winner of that match was the ABC retaining their tag team titles. Then we had Trey Miguel versus Chris Sabin for the X Division Championship. I heard Trey Miguel, well, I read, that he cheated. He used spray paint to win this match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Motor City Machine Guns did have some good news because we had the six-man match determining the number one contender for the World Championship. Alex Shelley, Eddie Edwards, Frankie Kazarian, Jonathan Gresham, Moose, and the Japanese wrestler. And the winner of that match was Alex Shelley. At least they got one win with Motor City Machine Guns. Then we had Deonna Purrazzo defending her Knockouts Championship in a last chance match against Jordynne Grace. If Jordynne Grace loses this match, she would not allowed to get another title shot while Deonna Purrazzo is champion. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and still your Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo. So no more title shot for Jordynne Grace. And then we heard it was a bloodbath between Steve Maclin and PCO in their no disqualification match for the Impact World Championship. But it wasn't just the match what people were talking about. The winner of that match and still your champion was Steve Maclin. But at the end, Steve Maclin wanted Scott D'Amore to do what he said he would do on Thursday. To put the title around Steve Maclin's face. Hand him the championship, and that's what Scott D'Amore was about to do. Scott got attacked. Bully Ray makes his return. And then, ladies and gentlemen, a whole bunch of people try to help. Matthew Riprawd, the Motor City Machine Guns, even PCO tried. But, ladies and gentlemen, they lit a table on fire and powerbomb Scott D'Amore through the table. Steve Macklin and Bully Ray. That's what I read, and that's what just happened. And, ladies and gentlemen, now I guess we're not going to see Scott D'Amore again for a couple of months. Because remember, he got attacked once. He was out. That's how we got Santino Marella back. And now Santino's back. Scott D'Amore's gone. Oh, man. Every time they just switch around. Santino got injured. Scott D'Amore comes back. And now Scott D'Amore is out. Santino comes back. And they both have problems with somebody in the company. Again, Scott D'Amore has the problem with Steve Macklin, and Santino now has a problem with Dirty Dongo. It was designed, and now it's Dirty Dongo. Oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got SmackDown. Some people already seen the spoilers last week because it was taped. Because on Friday Night SmackDown, everybody was already at Saudi Arabia. So they taped SmackDown in a different city. But everybody, because you guys see on the YouTube, everybody already went to Saudi Arabia. They're already there to do the show tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, so that's why they did it. And they always have to have a Friday Night SmackDown. So some people already seen the spoilers. I'd seen what happens in the KO show, but not everything else. So, maybe you guys already know what happens, but I do videos for the results, so that's what we're going to be doing. Ladies and gentlemen, not a lot of segments happen, except for the KO show. So, let's get to the matches. We have Austin Theory defending his United States title. Whew. Austin Theory defends his United States title against Sheamus, and the winner of that match and still the champion because of the distraction from Pretty Deadly. Attacking Butch and Ridge Holland, Austin Theory retains the United States Championship. And then we got Raquel Rodriguez and her new tag team partner. This girl goes through a lot of partners. She had Aaliyah. She had Liv Morgan. Now Chauncey. I think she already teamed up with Chauncey once, and then Chauncey got injured. And then that's why we got Liv Morgan. And Chauncey found a new partner for WrestleMania. And now they're back as a tag team, Raquel and Chauncey, because Liv Morgan got injured. We got Raquel Rodriguez and Chauncey would be versing the Damage Control, Io Sky, and Bayley. Pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Raquel and Chauncey because of a little problem. Because Bayley was trying to do a sunset flip on Raquel, but she was too strong. And Io had one job: drop kick her, and then you could do Bayley could do the sunset flip. But Io saw Chauncey getting up, so she jumped. She landed on Raquel's back, like she pressed her back down, and then Raquel just sat on Bayley. 1, 2, 3. Raquel won the match. Then we had Cameron Grimes versus Adonis from the Hit Row. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Cameron Grimes. And then, at the end, we saw Cameron Grimes get attacked by Baron Corbin. He's still alive? No, he's still alive in the wrestling business. I didn't mean he's actually dead. I mean, like, he's still in WWE. I didn't mean that way. I did not mean that way. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Baron. It's just he's a jobber. He's not really doing much. We had Bianca Belair had some words to say. And ladies and gentlemen, she knows that this is a different Asuka now. And the different Asuka came out and tried to break Bianca Belair's arm. But the cool part is that when Bianca Belair reversed, because Asuka broke through the producers, or the whatever you want to call them. But Bianca Belair was about to do KOD, but she did it, and then Asuka landed in the arms of a whole bunch of officials, so she didn't get the KOD on her. That was pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's going to happen there. Then we have LA Knight versus Rick Boogs. And the winner of that match was LA Knight. But the weird part is that the Street Profits was on commentary. It wasn't a tag team match. LA Knight doesn't have a partner, but LA Knight told the Street Profits that they will get theirs. They will get theirs. But LA Knight doesn't have a partner. If I was giving LA Knight a partner, I say Grayson Waller. The two loudmouths of the SmackDown brand should be teaming up. That's who I think. I don't know who WWE will bring him as give him as a partner. I say Grayson Waller. And we have AJ Styles versus Karen Cross. The winner of that match was AJ Styles. And then we had the KO show. A lot of things were said. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was in the ring. And they said that they're going to beat Roman and Solo, but they got some words to say. So Kevin Owens called out his guests, Solo and Roman Reigns. But Paul Heyman came out and he told Kevin Owens and Sami that Roman Reigns doesn't come out when you say he comes out. He comes out when he wants to come out. And then the Usos came out and they had some words to say. And then Kevin Owens hit him with the truth about Roman Reigns and how he was treating the Usos. I was going to say he made them sit like a dog, because that's what he was trying to do with Jimmy Uso. But ladies and gentlemen, and then all that, Jimmy called himself the greatest tag team, and he called himself the Tribal Chief. You know I do that when Roman's not there. Roman came out. Roman did not rush to get in there. And then Roman had a face-to-face with both Usos, throws their microphones away. And then Sami Zayn said to Roman that the bloodline is in crumbles. The bloodline is ending. And it's all your fault to Roman. And then we just had a big brawl with Roman Reigns. Roman got stunned by Kevin Owens. The Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were fighting. And then they doing the equalizer. Solo came out. Samoan Spike on both Kevin and Sami Zayn. And then Roman Reigns did the spear. The Usos grabbed the tag titles. Jey Uso grabbed one pair. Handed it to Solo. But Jimmy was hesitating to hand the other pair of the tag titles to Roman Reigns. He was having problems. And Jey had to take the tag team titles out of Jimmy's hands to hand it to Roman Reigns. And Roman was just holding both tag titles, 4 titles, and raising it up in the air. I think, for me, the next person that's going to betray Roman Reigns, I think it might be Jimmy Uso. Because when they were doing the ones pointing up in the air, Jimmy wasn't doing that. Jimmy was in the corner looking pissed. And Jey was telling him to come here to do it, but he still didn't come and do it. He's the one talking back to Roman Reigns now. His actions is different with Roman Reigns. I say Jimmy Uso is going to be the one to betray Roman Reigns next. And then Jey will follow his brother. And maybe Paul Heyman would do the same thing. Solo would do the same thing. And then the bloodline is dead. But if you guys enjoyed this video, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for a whole bunch of pay-per-views for this weekend. That's all for me today. Time is up. Bye!